Wow, Donnie, Ruby sure is looking nice and shiny this morning. You've been working on her hard?
Been working away.
Thank you.
It's awful early though.
Yeah. Today's only Tuesday, right?
Already running down.
Good morning, Ruby. Wow, we're pretty much socked in this morning too with low cloud cover. It's kind of gray up there. The camera's making it look brighter than it actually is even. It's 73 out there. We've made really good time today. It's only 7:04 a.m. and we're entering downtown. Wow, I'm just sort of taken aback at just exactly how cloudy it is out there today. Guess there's a lot of moisture in the air, a lot of water vapor. Boy, I sure did get Johnny dropped off early this morning. It's only 7:15 and I'm already through the carpool line. Yay! I'm sure he's glad for a few extra minutes. He has to stop by Student Services and get a special piece of paper in addition to the paper he got from the driver's ed teacher saying that his grades are good enough and that he's eligible to go get his learner's permit. So maybe he has time to do that today. We're not sure what day we're going to try to go to the DMV, but he's reviewing the test questions so that he's ready, since it's been, you know, a month or so since he actually went through the driver's ed class. Today is supposed to be, again, the first day of robotics after school. We'll be meeting on Tuesdays and Thursdays, at least up until November when we go to the regional competition. Trying to get ready for the robot game and, you know, do the things that we need to do to successfully compete. Should we do well and go on to state, we would stay on a Tuesday, Thursday schedule through the end of the competition. Otherwise, we'll revert to just a Thursday schedule. So, you know, now through the competition in November gets pretty busy for me with making sure I'm ready each day that we have robotics to teach the kids. I am, you know, have a lot of stuff prepared from prior seasons, which will give me a head start. Specifically, I'm talking about First Lego League, where the kids use the Lego Mindstorms EV3 robot to play a game on a table. You know, have to solve missions and build a robot and maneuver the robot to work certain objects on the board. So I'm just trying to decide in my head how I want to launch things today. We're behind. We really should have been meeting the first week in August. We've lost time. So, you know, I need the table built so we can see the game and appreciate it, but I also need to go over some rules and procedures, and I also need to start teaching stuff about the robots. I have no clue if I'm going to have kids from last year that know a little something already, or if I'm starting with all fresh kids that don't know anything, which is traditionally what happens. So it's, you know, it's a big responsibility, and, you know, a solid foundation leads to a better building. So if I want a successful season, the launch is sort of important. So I'll be spending a little bit of time thinking on that when I go home. I'm going to go back to Fuquay now. I need to run into Walmart for a minute. The cats were a little more interested in the new chair than I was hoping, mostly because I'm sure it's new. But we may have used the water bottle a time or two to discourage them from bothering it. Yeah. But it's going to be a busy day today because, you know, I'll still have to stop by Whole Foods to grab our farm order on the way out of town. And Johnny missed Taekwondo last night because of the furniture shopping saga. So I'd like to get into Taekwondo tonight, and we'll just see how we get through the day. It's like one foot in front of the other, 1 minute after the next, and just, you know, do the best we can to be successful in all our endeavors today. And then hopefully Michelle and I are going to get to go shopping tomorrow. There's just a hint that the sun might start to peek through. I guess I hope so. As long as it doesn't turn out to be 90 today. Wow, this vehicle down here with the lawnmower trailer, that's great parking. Especially since we basically have the entire Walmart parking lot to ourselves right now. Maybe we want to park a little different, not leave it out in the middle of the aisle. There are still no Hot Wheels on the wall. I'm looking to see if any of these boxes appear to have Hot Wheels. So I thought I would try opening up a few colored cardboard boxes to put around the bottom of the chair until it's not the newest thing in the house, you know, till they lose interest in it. And I also got him a new cardboard scratching toy. It kind of makes an X shape with some curves. Hi, you sweet boy. Hi. Hi. Hi, you look really comfy. Dawn's over there washing some stuff with the hose. Hi, bud. I'm in the van because I'm too nervous about parking Ruby up at the school today to take Ruby. That's it. All those extra trucks and vans that are parked in the sort of the school preferred parking area where I like to park at the street, and I'm already nervous enough about launching Robotics today, so I've left Ruby in the garage. I'll take her back out. Thinking to try to get Johnny to Taekwondo tonight. I'll take her back out later. And I've got my presentation ready to go. I've got the vinyl mat and 2 sets of the mission models loaded up in the back of the van. I got my slide presentation ready to go. Should be good. It's pretty uneventful and not very crowded out here this afternoon. I'm surviving my drive in the van. It takes a lot more effort to steer, and of course I don't have traffic aware cruise control. And I didn't put on regular cruise control because I was too afraid I'd forget I had to brake. And my leg's not bothering me today, so I, you know, can keep my foot on the accelerator okay. But it's 86 out there. It's gotten pretty toasty. It's 1:40 here as I enter downtown. Hopefully, since I don't have to worry about where I park over at the school, I can just go into the parking lot. I can find a spot before all of the people coming to pick up their kids at 210 fill things up. They weren't supposed to close Wilmington Street until Thursday, but basically they've got it closed today, and they've already taken out those garbage things they had over there. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I can get from here to where I'm going. It just, you know, cost me a couple extra turns. And I don't know why they started the work early. Yay, we made it through our first Lego Robotics club. We'll be back again on Thursday. We got farther than I thought. I got through all my lecture. I glazed them over a little bit, which is par for the course. And then we got started building the mission models, which I didn't think we would do until Thursday. So, yay! We got a lot more building to do, probably the next 2 times we get together. And then we'll start in on the programming. So it was successful, it was. So there was just enough room. I could have parked Ruby at 1:48 p.m. but by 1:50 p.m. I wouldn't have even been able to get in the parking lot. So and the street parking was filled up. So maybe, yeah, I'm not sure about Thursday. I have to think about it. Right now we're hot. The van is hot out here in the sun, no preconditioning. We're sort of miserable, and I wish I had Ruby. We're smelling some sort of food. I guess I'm hungry. And it's so hot out here. Can we whine about the heat? It took forever for the van to cool down, and we can't leave it running while we're in the store, so it's gonna be so hot when we come back out. I'm just looking at the ice cream. It feels so nice and cool over here. I never want to leave the store. I know Don's been ready for some football. Oh, look at the little birdie.
I bet you're upset you don't have cruise control right now.
Yeah, no traffic aware cruise control, and we are in stop and go rush hour traffic, and it's a bummer for sure. Well, you know, maybe you should drive an ICE car every once in a while so you fully still appreciate your Tesla. I don't think I needed help appreciating it, but just in case you were starting to take it for granted. Yeah, because all of this footwork on the accelerator in this traffic is not fun.
There's my pretty girl.
Hey, Donnie, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm getting hungry though.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, I got home like lickety split.
No,
yeah.
you're fine. I'm messing with cat trees.
Oh, well, thank you. That's
You're welcome.
awesome.
Well, you know, if they don't have something to scratch on, then they should find something to scratch on.
Yeah, my cats really, really like to scratch on the scratching posts. They do a pretty good job, and it's needed to be fixed. And thank you, Donnie.
You're welcome, Susan.
So we had to cover up the chair. I think part of the problem is it's so new. They're like really super curious about it. I'm hoping after a few days when it starts to smell like it belongs in our house instead of the store.
It's that nice micro
Fiber.
smooth. It feels so good. Boy, they love that.
Well, plus we hadn't been yelling at them about the orange chair because
No,
we just
we've
didn't
not.
care about it, and they
We did
think
not.
that
That's
spot
right.
is acceptable, but we'll work on them.
Yeah.
Couple little squirts with the water bottle, some fresh you know, string to mess with, and we'll get them sorted.
Yeah,
I'm hopeful.
I am too.
Well, that looks much, much better. Hot glue, staples, and some fingers with blisters, huh?
Yeah.
Next time, Donnie says gloves. Yeah, it's almost next to impossible not to get yourself with the hot glue gun.
Yeah, you have to use the hot glue to keep the, as you wind it tight, if you put a drop of hot glue every loop or two, then that'll keep it in place once
While
it
you
loosens
staple
up.
it.
Well, yeah, but once it starts loosening up,
Yeah.
because it loosens up, it'll keep it instead of it all piling up on the bottom.
Yeah, I had bought slightly bigger rope. It was hard to know what millimeter, but Don said it was perfect because the smaller rope, which is the old rope, too many revolutions.
Yeah, you'd have to have a machine.
And maybe this is a little more durable for them scratching on it. It won't, you know, shred so fast.
No, my luck, they're going to turn their nose up at it and not touch it.
Let's hope not. Don and I are still low carbonate and still intermittent fasting, and it's going pretty good. Of course, it slows down after the first couple of weeks, the losing, but still losing.